Thank you for joining today's Words of Wisdom with prayer. I appreciate everyone who is attending this morning prayer from all over the world. The light of El Cantale's love and mercy is shining on you all and your family, your friends, your colleagues, and people living in your town or in your country or region, all the people around the world. I wish every one of you will live with Lord El Cantale and living happily in tune with his words. I wish so from the bottom of my heart. So today's theme is improving your relationship. Improving your relationship. Everyone is often suffering from the hardships with relationship with family, friends, or colleagues, and so on. And sometimes we think, I cannot do well with him or her, or I cannot understand the way of thinking of them, or I cannot totally understand them. Then why are these hardships happen? In the Master's book, The Laws of Hope, Master teaches us the way of improving your relationships. In this book, he says, how can we mend our relationships when they get strained or uncomfortable? In this kind of situation, it's often the case that you have become too proud of yourself and puff it up. Thinking that you're better than others, you tend to look at their weak points and pick up their flaws. When people have troubles with their relationships, they tend to look at others' weak points and pick up their flaws. Then why they have such a tendencies? One is capable people easily become tend to, Master said in this book, like following. Being smart and being capable of seeing people's flaws and weak points easily are closely related traits. They can see their own shortcomings, but also those of others. It's good to be more stern with yourself in such cases, but if instead you become more severe on others while being easy on yourself, your relationships will usually get ruffled and won't go smoothly. So, if you also have similar tendency like this, please remember two things following. The first is the value of a person isn't determined just by his or her capability. Usually some capable people might be measuring someone one-sidedly and labeling them as good for nothing. However, human beings have various sides, like including personality, the ability to act, physical stamina, human character, and accumulated experiences, and so on. So the second is the importance of tolerance and generosity. Please remember this. It's a great strength to have patience, forbearance, to be accepting, to turn a blind eye to people's mistakes, and let people's harsh words go by. For example, some politicians have a high level of ability, but can't seem to succeed. Why? This is because their high level of ability makes them harsh with others. And because of this, people don't want to support them. On the other hand, patience, a generous heart, and forgiveness are great strengths. They are strengths that brings people together. Other reason of having the tendency to look at others' weak points is a hidden way of boasting about your own capability. In this book, Master says like this: when you speak badly of others, it's usually a hidden way of boasting about your own capability. You are trying to tell others how capable you are in a hidden way. This is the reason for your conflict, so put that habit aside and instead cultivate a more tolerant heart so you notice more of the person's good points. Actually, we feel higher by speaking badly of others. However, if you wear the shoes of others, would you like to get together with such a person? You won't, right? I think. If you have such a tendency to boosting yourself by speaking badly of others, let's reflect yourself, or let's reflect ourselves and start to humbly polish ourselves. So now we learn that the reason of having trouble with relationship is the tendency or capability of seeing people's flaws and weak points, and the tendency of boosting yourself by speaking badly of others. Then, how to overcome such a tendency? That is to cultivate yourself to see others' good points. To cultivate yourself to see others' good points. Even if people seem only have weak points, they definitely also have good points. So how about changing your perspectives, like from the perspective of their parents or their friends who are familiar with them or feeling goodness in them? Or how about seeing from Buddha or God's eye? By doing so, and try to see others' good points and say it, or if it's difficult, consider it in your heart, then your relationship will definitely improve, I believe. And actually, there is also another cause of trouble with relationship, I think. In fact, I had recently been struggling with a series of small hardships, troubles with my relationships, so I reflected on the situation after taking the seminar in Shoja, and I learned that the reason was in a completely different place. I had thought it was a human relation problem, but the real reason was work overcapacity and physical fatigue. Some of you may have a similar situation, similar pattern. If you have problem worldly like work overcapacity or physical fatigue, evil spirits may target you. When you are under the influence of evil spirits, you may see the other person very badly, or your way of thinking about the other person may change badly in sudden, or you may even remember things that normally forgot, like such as he or she suffered me like this or that before many times. This is exactly what happened to me. So when I look back at my notes while I was in trouble with relationships before, I was amazed now at how badly I saw about the other person, and I deeply reflected on that. So the first step is to know what the cause is and think of ways to turn it around. And also we should listen to master's lectures or read Master's books every day and let the light of God into our lives, and also as a practice of giving love, I think it is also very good to look at the good point of others and praise them in your heart, as I mentioned before. So I also experienced to find the cause of the problem and improve my work style and trying to be physically and mentally healthy every day. Problems in my relationships was gone. So now lastly, I would like to add one additional point. I said when we speak ill of others, it is also a hidden way of thinking to boost ourselves. In other words, I think it is the flip side of having no self-confidence or less self-confidence. The master once gave us the answer for the questions what I should do to have confidence in my life. Master said like this: develop the habit of praising others, and at the same time, develop the habit of training yourself by reading books and so on. If you do these two things, you will surely become a real person. Here again, praising others is mentioned. This is an important attitude not only for improving your relationships, but also for growing ourselves as a person. And another thing is to train yourself through reading books. This year, Master Rifo Okawa surpassed the 3,000 books mark. Behind this is the accumulation of a vast amount of reading and other studies. So he continues to study every day in order to give teachings, love to all the people living in the present and also living in the future generations. So we disciples would like to follow him and train ourselves and aim to become the people like Lord Cantare, Master Rifo Okawa. So lastly, I'd like to share with you Master's words from this, the 3000th book. This one is, in Japanese, 自分を鍛える道. It means the path of self-discipline in English. This book includes 3 lectures given in this year and last year. So this book is so good, and especially the afterword is so good, and it encouraged me every time I read this. So today I'd like to read the afterword of this book in the end of today's words of wisdom. Since this book itself does not have the English version yet, so I will read it in original Japanese, followed by tentative translation into English. 今、幸福の科学では、世界165カ国に信者が広がっている。それぞれの国で、いろんな言語で私の本が読まれていること自体は嬉しい。しかし、世界を包み込む普遍性が出せるかどうかは、日々の私の精進にかかっていると思う。Happy Science believers have now spread to over 165 countries. I am happy that my books are being read in each country and in each language in itself. However, whether these books can give off universality that enfolds the world depends on my day-to-day effort. 一人でも多くの人が真実に目覚め、神への信仰心を持って生きられますように。 May as many people as possible awaken to the truth and live with faith in God. 今後どのような不幸が人類を襲おうとも、今同時代に救世主が生きていることを希望の光としますように。Whatever unhappiness may fail upon humanity from now on, may they see the light of hope that now Savior is living in the same age. 人類の罪が許され、愛が地に満ちますように。May the sins of humanity be forgiven and the earth be filled with love. 数多くの天使、菩薩たちが現代にも育ちますように。May as many angels and bodhisattvas be nurtured in this current age too. 全世界の人々の幸福を願ってこの一生を世に送る幸多からんことを。I am sending this book to the world, wishing for the happiness of people of the whole world. May there be lots of happiness. Thank you very much, Master Yohokawa. So now, let us recite Happy Science prayers. Lord El Cantare, Master Ryuho Okawa, thank you very much for giving us your great light every day. We practice the principles of happiness, love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress to make the world better with our brothers and sisters. With our gratitude, we will recite the true words spoken by Buddha, prayer to the Lord, and prayer to guardian and guiding spirits. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy. And Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha Land. Buddha Land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love, or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boats sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of lives. Each of you sails down as a small boat. So you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to pant in the stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now, here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand, and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet still, your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha, and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind, and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. O Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil, and open a future for us. O Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Prayer to Guardian and Guiding Spirits. My guardian and guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life For this, I give my thanks. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.